Welcome back. We're going to be doing a weekly analysis for the upcoming week, April 21st to April 25th. And I want to start by saying that I wasn't here last week because I was on vacation, but we can look at the daily chart and we can see that basically we have a bunch of chop and we moved up, down, up, down, up, down. We didn't have anything on Friday because it's Good Friday before Easter Sunday, which is today, April 20th. And now we're going to be doing an analysis. We can see here it's already 6:14 p.m. as I'm recording this. We have a new week opening gap as I speak, so I'll go over that. I want to go to the 1 hour chart to go over my bias. So we saw last couple weeks, we had this really big move higher, which was a little concerning if you're like a real investor in the market. But we have this gap, and this is what I was looking for. I wanted to see if we moved above this. This would be our market structure for going up higher. But because we didn't do that, and because of this is a new day opening gap. I'll talk about why this is giving us signs of bearishness. I am going to be bearish for next week. In terms of long term. Well, in terms of just the close of which direction we go. We ended up having this imbalance, and we have this buy side liquidity right here, which is a reason. It's a prerequisite for a turtle soup. So it's a reason why we believe that this is a turtle soup. So we see here, we take this, and then you would think that this would be it when we start going down. We ended up rebalancing this right here. So this is from last couple weeks. I wasn't sure if we were going to be bullish or bearish because of the way we reacted off of here. One thing I was looking at though was once we came up here, we started going down. So you can see here we have these big consolidations and then these big moves down. We don't really have big moves up. We can look here. If we had we have signs of a bearish market structure. So first, you can see here this is a bunch of consolidation, and that's what we see right here. We consolidate. We basically have clean levels on the bottom half of this consolidation. You can see here a trend line and low resistance liquidity, and then here we take this buy side right here, right before we drop lower, which is another sign of going lower. This is a market maker sell model. It's pretty clear. And then the other thing is that we didn't see us go above this high right here. So this is a intermediate term high right here. In terms of the daily chart, it's a swing high. So we didn't go above it. So we are respecting bearish price action. And especially because we see this. When you see consolidation like this, but we have very clean levels on one side, we want to look at what happens before we go on one of the two sides. So before we went below, which is one of the two sides of our consolidation range, we had a turtle soup higher, taking out buy side liquidity, and then we drop lower. But to confirm this, we want to look at what happens after, which we have a new day opening gap. This is on Wednesday. So we can go here. Let's go to 5 minute. You can see here we have a new day opening gap, and we don't really we go below it and we don't really touch it for a while. And then Tuesday is the day that we have this opening gap. We go lower, and then we see here on Wednesday during London session we really go up higher. We go up a lot of points, 300 points, and we rebalance this new day opening gap, and then we reacted very bearishly to it. You can see that right here. This right here, this move is clear displacement, specifically this. And that's clear displacement lower. And you can see here we have a new week opening gap. Another clear displacement lower. You can go to the 1 minute chart. And we had already filled pretty much. We already filled half of it, so I am pretty. I want to see what happens in the next couple hours and tomorrow, but I'm pretty bearish for next week. other than that, let's go to the 4-hour chart. So yeah, I just see signs of bearishness, just based off rebalancing this, reacting. Here we have consolidation, which makes sense after a lot of these moves. Now we're starting to see signs of going lower. So that's what I'm looking at, and is this new day opening gap reaction right here that we see. That also is a sign of it. This was not ideal when we gapped up here, but it's fine. We didn't, as long as we didn't go above here or here. I don't know which is higher, but as long as we didn't do that, then it's also good for a bearish market structure. Now we can look also. We can look on ES. I don't believe there's too much differences. We can go to the 1 hour, and we pretty much did the same thing. We rebalanced more of the range here from this new day opening gap. This is ES. On the other one, on NQ, we only rebalanced about half of it, and I believe that it looks very similar. Other than that, I have the same sentiment on both. I have the same bias for both of the indices. I don't look at Dow anymore. Dow just does its own stuff. I don't really look at it. It's kind of a waste of my time. But other than that, what I would like to see next week is ideally a lot of displacement lower, because we have consolidation right here. I don't think we've created a low yet. This is, by the way, this is continuous NQ. And I think we're going to head for these lows right here. And other than that, I will talk to you tomorrow.